G'day you bloody legends, welcome back to another product review. What do you reckon? Hot pink flannel, as requested by caravans around the campfire. I'm back in the loud flannel. You guys comment below, let me know. Is hot pink in? Is it the fashion? What do you reckon? Should this come with me to Morton? Anyway, into the product review. What do we got this week? Whoa, this one's going to be very saucy. To those guys out there that are sitting there thinking, pretty sure he's picked up a Kings sponsorship. He's doing all these Kings product reviews. This one will answer that question. Get your popcorn ready, strap in, because this is going to be an absolute rip fest on Kings products. Unfortunately, maybe it is good, maybe it's not. Over 1 million sold. But anyway, let's get into that review. Let's roll the intro.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show.
Okay, let's get stuck into the review. Completely unbiased. And what do you say? If this video gets to another, should we say 10,000 views, I'll give one of these swags away to somebody. So all you gotta do is comment below and you'll be in the chance to win one. So 10,000 views, get liking, commenting, and this video will skyrocket. That's all you gotta do. Then again, after the review, maybe people may not want to win it. So maybe comment below if you actually want to win it. Let's get stuck into it. So as always, it'll be unbiased. I'll be looking at the product specs first, then we'll go into the good things, the bad things, and finish up at the end with wrap up and thoughts where I give you my opinion on and if I think you should buy it or not. Let's get into it first, into product specs. Okay, into the key specs first. I'm going to be reading these off the phone as, man, there's no way anybody can remember them all. So let's get into it. What is it? It's a Kings Big Daddy Deluxe swag, which is their two-person swag. Price is around 180 bucks. 179 is what I picked it up for. Make sure whenever you're buying anything from Kings, you look at the price once you add an item to it. So if you scroll through, you'll see there's a couple of different prices. As it does sometimes get, well, most times it actually gets cheaper buying the product with something. So in this case, it's cheaper to buy the PVC waterproof bag with the swag than it is to buy the swag by itself. Your dimensions, you got 2,150 long by 1,550 wide by 1,000 high. Internal height, so when you're in there and sitting up, you've got 960 height above your head. Mattress is 70 mil thick, queen size, high density foam mattress. That's about standard and that's not too bad. Your canvas material, it gets a bit interesting here. So you've got a 400 GSM ripstop polycotton waterproof, in quotation marks, canvas. No disclosure of how much poly versus how much cotton. So we'll talk about that in the bad. Then you've got a 450 GSM PVC lined floor, which is your waterproof floor. We'll talk about that in the bad as well. Your zipper is a size 10 heavy duty zipper, about standard for what you'll get on the market. You've got full Midgie mesh on all your windows, Midgie and Mozzie mesh. It weighs 16 kilos and the carry bag is an optional extra. As I mentioned, you do have to add that on. There's two different options. You can get the canvas or the waterproof. The canvas one is not advertised as waterproof. Funny enough, when I bought this, I had 3 different Kings salespeople go, are you sure you want that one? You don't want the cotton? We'll talk about why that probably is. But yeah, I would think everybody would want a waterproof bag over a non-waterproof bag. But they all thought it was weird. So anyway, let's get into the good things next. Okay, into the good things first. So number one has to be the price. The 180 bucks is phenomenal. I think you're like 400 for your sort of big name players, your 23-0 Darshis, all that sort of, puts them up on the screen of what they sell for. So you can basically get 2 of these for the same price. You can get one of the premium brands and still have some money left over. So price has to be number one. What else do I have good about it? This will be the first time I've been scratching for good things about a product. I'm going to throw in that they give you some guy ropes and pegs, but they don't give you any poles. So I don't know what the pegs are for. But anyway, they give you some pegs and guy ropes, maybe to hold down the swag, but it's heavy just to hold itself down. So I guess they're for this. Yeah, they're to pull out the back window. So guy rope and pegs for those. They give you a bag for your poles to go into. That's pretty good. The fact that they give you the option of a canvas bag or waterproof bag. I mean, it's not completely waterproof, same as a canvas bag. If any water hits the zip, it's going to go through and wet the swag anyway. So not completely waterproof. Yeah. Sorry guys, that's all I've got good for this product. Let's get into the bad. Could take a while. Get the popcorn ready.
No! God, please, no! No!
Okay, let's get ripping into the bad stuff. So if you thought I was sponsored, yeah, this will very quickly show you that I'm not sponsored. First off, the material that they've used, it doesn't even feel like canvas. It feels like plastic, weird shit. It stinks. Like, I had to have this open up for 7 days to try and get rid of the smell. And it's just this horrible chemical smell. The material is disgusting. Feels nothing like a swag. Your PVC floor, as I mentioned, it's about 150 GSM shy of what it should be, and you can feel it. I reckon if you camp on some rocks, this thing's just going to tear to pieces, let alone rolling it up a couple of times. I think it's just going to give way. It just feels so badly built, that floor. Does not feel like it's going to be waterproof. While we're talking waterproof, as soon as I bought it, I got it out, I gave it some hoses, let it dry, gave it some more hoses. I cannot get this thing not to leak. The mattress is soaked, and I just have it on mist. I don't have it on jet or anything, so if you're in a big heavy downpour, be prepared. You're gonna get absolutely drenched in this thing. You will have to sleep under an awning, no questions asked. It is not waterproof. I don't know how they advertise it as that. The next bad thing, this pole. I have no idea why they've done it. It's telescopic. Like my other swag, my 23-0 swag is not telescopic. You have to be quite tall to actually be able to reach into the middle to tension this thing up. Like, that's a horrific design, stupid. While we're on bad designs, this loop that you have to feed this through a loop, you always forget, and then you got to pull it out and redo it. My other 23-0 swag, I don't have this shitty loop here. I don't know why that's there. What else? The rope for this ain't gonna last long. You feel this and it is thin, nasty. That's gonna start to rip off in no time flat. So yeah, they've sold 1 million of these, and I reckon they've sold 1 million because you're probably gonna go through one a year. The price probably keeps people coming back to them. As I said, 180 bucks, it's so much cheaper than everyone else. Or maybe people like me, my swag's up in storage. It was cheaper to go and buy one of these than it was to drive up to Hervey Bay to get my swag out of storage. But yeah, the moment I get my swag back, this thing's gone. This ain't going to keep you warm either. I don't reckon it's going to breathe in summer. It is just cheap, nasty shit, in all honesty. That's what it is. That across the board, just things aren't done the best. Yeah, you can see why it's only worth that money. Anyway, let's get into wrap up and thoughts.
I am thinking here.
Okay, into wrap up and thoughts. I reckon this will be a pretty easy one for you guys to guess what I'm going to say. It's a hard no for me. Don't buy one of these. Spend the extra bit of money. I know it's double, if not a little bit more, but go and get a 23-0 or somebody else, 23-0 I can recommend, over one of these. You will get, honestly, your lifetime out of a 23-0 swag versus, I reckon, a couple of years out of this, if that, maybe a year. Comment below, let me know if you think I'm wrong. There's been 1 million of these sold, and it must be for a reason. So yeah, please let me know if you've got one, if yours is waterproof, if it's ripped, if it hasn't ripped, if you think it's good, if you think it's shit. I'd really like to get your feedback. As I mentioned at the start of the video, happy to give one of these away. So all we have to do is get the video to 10,000 views and one of these will be given away to somebody that comments. Why am I doing this? It's because, as you've seen on the new intro, you guys are the major sponsors. You guys basically decide if this channel succeeds or fails, and you decide that through liking and commenting. So I figured you deserve to get a reward for all the effort you've put into growing this channel, which is why I want to try and continually give away products to you guys. As I said, not sure if somebody wants one, but if they do, happy to give one away to you legends. So as always, please follow the Instagram, follow the Facebook, Like, comment, subscribe, and check out the website if you want. Till next time, see ya.